All right, so we're looking at the mathematical writing rubric, right? When writing an open response, on your test, you always get an open response question, at least one. On most, Isaac, you'll get two. Mathematical reflections, this is also what you need to be doing. And I'm looking for 6 different things. So, the 6 different things are, someone tell me the first one. Kathy. Yeah, so number 1, I want to restate the question. What does this do for me as a writer? What does it allow me to do? What does it do? Keegan.
It helps you better understand what you're doing and more benefits.
Keeps you focused, doesn't it? You won't like all of a sudden stray away and start talking about something that you don't need to. What's the second thing, Danny?
I said write the answer.
Yeah. Answer the question. And literally, restating the question and answering the question happen in the same sentence. I restate it, and then at the end of it, I answer. Now the next part, now I could use 2 sentences to answer the question as well. Okay, I could answer it and then explain my answer a little further. That might be necessary. Gavin, what would be another thing? Number 3.
Number 3, I could give an example.
Yes. Yep. Provide an example. What should that example do?
So if you had like small n minus big N, you'd be like, so 3 minus negative 3 minus negative 6 equals negative 3.
Positive 3. Good, yeah. So your example should literally go back to how you answered the question. Okay, Caden, what would be the 4th thing I should do, Mr. Richards?
Explain
Exactly, explain it. And then the next few things are kind of when you're done, you should check for
Check your work.
Mathematical vocab.
mathematical vocab. That's a huge one. Whoa. Man, my spelling today. Mathematical vocab should be rich. And I'm going to put rich at the end of it. Not as in dinero. I'm talking about as in lots of being very specific. So instead of saying the small number, you could say, the number that's less than. Instead of saying, I put the numbers together, you would say the sum of the 2 numbers. Using rich mathematical vocab. And then the last thing, all the stuff Miss Fisher would want you to do. Grammar, punctuation. What else? Capitalization. What else?
Sentences.
Yeah, we call them basically conventions. All the conventions. Making sure that you follow those. Questions about that? So, I'm trying to get everyone ready, Zane. Some of you have taken a retake. Okay, some of you have already taken it. I know Kathy's already got her form filled out. She's ready to go. On the retake, there's an open response question. I'm grading it this way. That's what I'm looking for. So use the poster. Nathan.
Wait, am I going to have to do it again?
That's not a question for math class. October 3rd, if you're not doing a retake, you can expect, and I'm actually going to I'm going to take a picture so I can put it on the question. So when you get to that question, you'll have the rubric there so you can follow it, okay? Because I want you to be successful for this. Yeah.
What's the fishbowl?
Oh, that's cool. It's a fun activity.
The what?
Fishbowl. Yeah, we didn't get to it this past week. We ran out of time. But we'll get to a Socratic next week. So tomorrow, I'm not in here. We have a sub. So listen. I want you to make sure you show the sub how great you are. It's Mrs. Timbrell. Mrs. Timbrell has high expectations. And she leaves notes. You guys need to do your work. I've set it up so you're going to be pretty busy. And you have a 3-question quiz that you're going to need to do. Yes?
So if there's a sub tomorrow, what would we do for 8th hour?
We got con tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. So, retakes. Those of you that are going to be zapped today, and there's a lot of you, who didn't do your form, or I don't have it, you'll be zapped. That means you're in for the entire time. If your form is done, that is a bummer that I didn't get it earlier. Okay? So, you guys are going to need to study for that retake on Monday, because that will happen on Monday. Whether it's at Zap, or Monday morning, I will be here early. That way you can have your time with your friends when everyone's here. Danny. So, and then tardies. You guys are doing a good job of getting here on time. Just remember, once you get to 4, you get the tardy detention. Okay? Which isn't a lot of fun. And then once you get to 8, you get another one. Looking at determining the algorithms for positive and negative integers. So, when multiplying, what are those algorithms? Talk to your tables. There's 4. Go. Talk. Come on. What are those algorithms?
Basically, it's just 8
So what's really key, guys, is that you understand. 1 second. Well, did you want to share them?
I was just like trying to grab a Wrigley.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. What's key to understand about when you're multiplying positive, negative integers, if the signs are the same, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So, are they gone?
All of them. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay. They are. Impressive. Okay, so, sorry, Danny. Today, we have our homework leaders. So I know we haven't done this a lot, but you homework leaders, you're going to go back to the boards that you went to yesterday. Those are your assigned boards. You want to bring your homework, and a math book is always handy, because how do we stand around the homework leader?
Half circle.
Half circle. Who leads the discussion? The leader. So now, the leader can call on people. People can ask the leader questions, but make sure you're not getting the side conversation bit, because then that means you might have to come in and practice talking about math, which is, I know you're good at it. Just do it. Yeah.
So are there different groups now that James did for...
Oh, yeah. So, yes, there are. So, these 2 groups, you guys are going to go to Ethan's board. Okay? These 2 groups go to Jane's board. Oh, wait. Those 2 groups go to Jane's board. These 2 groups go to Nathan's board. All right, let's go for it. Let's see some rich discussion. Nathan, you only did 9F and 9A? It was 9A through 9F. Ah.
A negative times a negative equals a positive. A positive times a negative equals a negative.
Negative the only thing I noticed whenever we place like the camera behind my desk is like
It's hard to get out. Hey guys, hey, if you are, guys, this table, in this table, go to Nathan. There we go. Let's see. Half circle, guys, half circle.
Yes. I for B. I didn't get.
You have yours, Casey?
I got.
Go grab it, go grab it.
No, but you're right though. It should be positive 6, not negative 6.
Where's yours? You got to bring your homework. Where's yours, Hawken? Grab your homework. This is how I check it. No, it's good. Good discussion.
Wasn't it only AC?
Caden, where's your homework? Get it out.
Wasn't it only AC through 8? I'm at 9F.
9A through F.
Any questions about number 9?
You guys spot anything else?
Okay. And then, so for number 10. How are they all less than 0 then?
Because with the algorithm.
Oh.
Because greater than, the last one can't be greater than, because the negative times the negative equals a positive. Positive times the negative equals a negative. So if you have a negative with a positive, it equals a negative. So all in all, I failed.
No, that's not. No. This is what you do. You learn. Learn.
And then
And you learn. You learn.
These two are right. You don't need
No, you did a good job. You just missed out on some of the problems. So, who can help him? Hey, I want you guys to check the problems that he missed. Okay, but what about 10A? You only did 10A too.
Yeah, negative 4. Yeah, 10C is 42. Negative 42. 42, yeah.
You guys done over there? Jane, how you guys doing? You almost there? Okay, you guys can head to your seats. Erase your board. How are you guys? Almost there? You're done? Okay, head back to your seats.
So, I think I looked at my paper.
Richards, what's going on, my man? Okay, well, I'm going to write it down, right? But your job is going to have to be to show me.
How do I get in there with the camera right behind you? So can I be taking the test tomorrow?
Oh, no, take it today. Get it done.
Taking it today. I'm not ready though.
Serious? Okay, hold on. All right, guys, back up here. All right, moving ahead. So, just a couple things, Nathan. Remember, you get a dot, right? You got to remember that that slash means the slash, Nathan. If you see this, if you see this up there for homework, that means through. That means A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? Please don't make that mistake. We're way too far in the year to be making that mistake right now. Okay. 3, 2, here we go. We've already described the relationship. I already asked you. So we know that if we have a positive, make sure you guys take your notes. If we have a positive, we multiply by a positive. it equals a positive. If we have a negative multiplied by a positive, it equals a negative. And a positive times a negative is a negative. And the last one is if we have two negatives, it will also equal positive. Basically, the way it works, guys, is if the signs are the same, it's a positive answer. If the signs are different, it's a negative answer. So, I would like you to solve this at your groups with your group. What would be the answer to that? Go.
So negative times positive. So negative times a positive is different than negative. Positive.
Talk to your group. You need glasses, huh? I forgot yesterday.
It's a negative.
Yeah, and when you do negative times positive, it equals negative. When you do positive times negative,
As much as a
if you just keep going up like this with Paul's saying right now, see that negative or negative.
So, after doing all that work, I know that my answer would be a negative answer. Because negative times a positive, signs are different, negative. So now it's a negative times a positive, signs are different, negative. Signs are the same, positive. Signs are different, negative. Signs are different, negative. So, now does the multiplication change? Do we divide differently or do we multiply differently? No. That's what's great about this is that everything you know stays the same and we just have to remember 4 algorithms. And really, it's kind of only 2. Signs are the same, positive. Signs are different, negative. And that goes for multiplication and division. They are the same. So this is a little bit of review looking at how do we multiply fractions. So here I have a negative times a positive. So what's my answer going to be? Negative. So I'm just going to put the negative over here. I'm going to write this, and I would like you to write it this way too, that these are the same. You know how it's like slanted a little bit? That's just how my computer makes fractions, or how I make fractions on my computer, I should say. I could probably learn how to do it this way, but I do it that way. It's just faster. So, when I multiply a fraction, I multiply straight across. It's very different. You know, in subtraction and addition, you got to find common denominators, right?
Yep.
Multiplication is so easy. It's just negative 2 times 3, negative 6, 5 times 5, 25. So my answer is 6, negative 6, 25ths. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice how it works out really simple. Now, decimals. How do you multiply with decimals? Well, if I'm left with these, I would multiply the place value that's here first. So that'd be 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 3, 9. Now because I'm going down a spot and moving over 1, I have to put a 0 as a placeholder. And then I'll go 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 3. And then I know from here I have to add.
It's not 9, it's 6. It's 3 times 2.
No, I got 3 times 3, 9. It's all right. I like that. I make mistakes, trust me. When you said that, I was like, oh, I must have made a mistake. No.
What if we do it a different way?
So, hold on. You can do it a different way, but let me show you this way first. Then I get 3. 9 plus 2 is 11. carry the 1, and I get 7. Now, what do I do with the decimals that were here? All I have to do is see how many places are being held by the decimal. There's one place here being held by a decimal, and there's one place is here. I add those together, and I move my decimal from the right to the left 2 places, and I would get an answer of, because that's positive and that's negative, negative 7.13. We'll practice this more. You're not going to have a lot of questions like that today. But for today, I have a feeling we're going to get through quite a bit of math. It is a shorter day, right? But, like I said, I think we'll get through a lot of math. If you remember yesterday, Hawken, I talked briefly about checking your work. I literally feel like that, Nathan, that is what kept us back on the test. A 74 average isn't bad, but I honestly felt like we should have been, I was shooting for a 78. That's, 4 points lower. That's 2 questions on the test at least. I felt like we could have done a better job. I'm taking my responsibility, which is making sure I'm putting up more ways to check your work so it's less of a hassle. But you also can check your work with a peer. I can just, like, hey, Ben, what'd you get at number 2? Or what'd you get for number B? Or letter B? Number B. B's not a number. True. Think about what you know and ask questions. Henry. Continue where you ended off yesterday, yes. So go to C. I'm going to take attendance here, and then remember to have conversations about the math. Focus on those conversations. That's how we grow our math abilities. Bingo. Explain. That's it. It's already solved. They want to know how did the products change, right? And that product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Gotta come confident. I know. I already did it. I did it when I went around. I was looking over your shoulders. Yeah. Makes it nice. It's good. Kathy, come here. Okay, 2 things. So, if I was going to draw a number, these are all both negative, right? So whatever's close to 0 is going to be greater. So hold on. That is almost 0.5, right? What's 0.5 on a number line? It's right in between -1 and 0, right in the middle. So we know that this is almost right there, basically. It's close. This is almost -5/5. What's -5/5? -1. So this is almost here. So which one is greater? That one. Remember, whatever's closer to 0 is greater. You subtract on a number line, which way do you go? You go left. So that means, and I would do this on, when you go to take your test today, draw number lines for these. And you only take what? I'm going to put 0. I'm going to put the number I start at, negative 12. And then I'm going to say, okay, I need to minus 9. I'm going to think, which way do I go when I subtract a positive? I'm just going to put minus 9. And then go, now what number do I end at? You got it. So, you made this mistake on the test a bunch. Don't make it on this retake. When you subtract a positive, you go left. You know it. For some reason, when you have a negative at the beginning, you add this, you add it, you go this way. But that means I would be adding 9. What I'm doing is I'm subtracting 9. So yeah, it's like 9 plus 12, but I am going that way, I'm negative. And that way you'll remember. So just draw these. I have 0, I have the number I start at, and what the change is. And then I put it which way it should go, and that really helps me figure out like what my answer should be. Yeah? So that happened on this one. Because you have negative 4. No, is it negative 14? Negative 14. Now, when you subtract a negative, it's like so. 0, negative 14. Okay, I'm adding 12. I don't quite make it back to 0, do I? I end that negative. Oh, no, that's the wrong kind of question. This is what subtracting a positive is like adding a negative. It would be like this. No, it would be like this. Subtracting a positive. You want to write an equivalent expression. So negative 14 stays the same. Subtracting positive is like adding a. That's the answer. Instead of minus that.
I always thought it was like the same thing, but it was positive 12 and negative 14 times 10, so I kind of messed up with it.
Okay. So you're ready for that. What's up? Yeah. I'll get through it. Probably on Monday. I was going to do it today, but I don't have enough time. Because it's a short day. How are we doing? Questions? Well, so what's happening? It says find the following products. What's a product? An answer to a multiplication problem. Yeah. 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 Zane, you have questions?
No, for, am I just supposed to say yes for speed?
You got
I'm
it.
supposed to solve it.
No, you can just tell me yes and explain why. Yeah. Ben, we good? Yeah? No, you gotta put calculators away. No calculators in this one. Yeah. 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 Find the product. See, how you doing? It's okay. As long as you know what you're doing, right? It's about the learning. Cannot use them. Cannot use a calculator. Not on this unit. No, we're going to, but not on this unit. I like you guys to know. That's good. Just turn it up.
So for C what? Let's get a reading to the problem. It says, how did products change and number multiplied by 5 decrease?
Yeah, so how's the product changing when this is decreasing?
What is this?
Well, look at the pattern. As this goes down, what's happening over here? By what? There you go. That's the pattern. Okay. So it says, how do the products change? What's a product? Good job, yes. So, how do these change as the numbers multiplied by 5 decrease? Where are the numbers being multiplied by 5? Which number is being multiplied? You know this is a product. Okay, where's the number that's being multiplied by 5? 1, 2, 3. So, ready? How do the products change? So how does this change as the numbers being multiplied by 5 decrease? As these decrease, what does this change? Yeah. No, not yet. Just wait. Casey's in there now. Hold on. Keep checking that work, guys. So, of this, right, which would be what? So is that positive or negative 48? That represents the location of a runner in the number of. What question does this product answer? So If you go back to the relay, what is this saying? You use those numbers. What would 4 represent? The negative 4. So read it. No, those numbers mean something in the relay race. What could they mean? What would the negative 4 mean? Okay, so maybe what could the 4 be? Could be running speed. So she's running negative 4 what? Meters per second. What could the negative 12 be?
Just 3.
Time passed. So maybe it was 12 seconds before. Where was she 12 seconds before when she was running at negative 4 meters per second? But that's basically what they're asking. That's a hard question. It's a good thinking question. He says, what does the product answer? So what would those numbers be in this race? What could they be?
Oh, so do I just say what they are?
Yeah, what do you think they are?
Oh,
Does that help you, Kendall? Because those numbers mean something. So what could negative 4 be? Caleb, come here. And this one. Because you are subtracting negative, it is like. So this is why I would have you draw. Because this would be 0. I start at negative 7. I'm adding positive 9. So I'm not going to get into it. Here, subtracting a negative is like, so this is basically this.
wait, but how would that be?
Because look, I'm going to go to negative 7. Which way do I go when I add 9? I go to the right. And I'm going to get to the other side of 0 because 9 is greater than negative 7 in absolute value terms. Right? It's going to take up all 7 here, and then there's going to be a space over here. There we go. What? You got it wrong. So I'm going to guess you put negative 2. Because if you put 2, you would have got it wrong. So here, think. So you want to think about that one. No. Once again, you got to remember, you are going to the right from a negative. I'm starting at negative 12, and I'm going this way, 9. Do I make it to 0? So I got to figure out where that is. Okay? That one, right? So you added a negative, And remember, subtracting a negative and adding a positive. This is basically that. There's that one. Oh no, that's just the opposite.
Wait, how could you even see? Oh.
So you made the same mistake on all three of those. When you subtract negatives, you're not adding it like it's a positive. And that is correct. All right, guys. Please listen up. I'd like you to put your stuff away for now. That is done. Brennan is not here. Okay, Sky, did you do the test retake form at home or no? The test correction form. No? I'm going to give it to you. Okay, did you do the test correction form at home? Okay, so, and then I gave you one, right, Sky? Okay. Please get your exit ticket out and your planner. So guys, we were talking about determining, basically identifying the algorithm for multiplying positive and negative integers. You use those 4 algorithms over and over and over. Your homework is going to be some of that practice, as well as solving. It is 20. If you have your page open, I'll read it. 25E, 25M, 25N, and 26. And that's on 69 and page 70. So you got 4 problems. Shouldn't take that long, 5 minutes maybe. Read the questions, answer them right. Remember, homework leaders, your job is when you come in tomorrow, get them up on the boards. So here is your exit ticket. Find the solution, so you have to solve, and then write an algorithm that shows you how you know what the sign is at the end. Yeah, I'll make it bigger. All right, guys. Make sure you guys have finished both of those. Okay? And make sure you have the algorithm that goes with them. Great job today. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys later.
Sorry that you have to walk
1 second.
through the 6th grade hallway now.
Yes. Casey, I got your planner. Just hold on a sec. What's up, guys?